Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we're making number 309 Granny Square of our 365 Days of Granny Squares. This one is designed by Baby Love brand. It is part of the Vibrant Vintage Crochet Along for those of you who are joined in on that Crochet Along this year. It's so much fun, and this square is part of that. It is called Amanda Square. So there are a lot of squares on there that you can follow along with, but today we're making this square for our 365 Days of Granny Squares, and this square is really pretty. We're using a lot of single crochets and double crochets to make this beautiful design, and I'm using 4 different colors. This is all Red Heart Super Saver yarn that I am using. You can use any 10 ply size 4 worsted weight medium yarn, whatever scrap yarns that you have available. I'm just using scraps from previous projects that I've just collected over time, and I use a lot of Red Heart yarn in my projects, so I just am using the same fiber for all of it. I am going to demonstrate this square with an H size crochet hook, which is 5 millimeters, so make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissor. So we'll be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends, and all these tools just come in handy in all of our squares that we are making this year. In the description of this video you will find links. So there will be a link to the written pattern by Baby Love brand for this Amanda square. You will also find a link to my blog YARNutopia.com, where you'll get all 365 Days of Granny Squares. If you click the image of the square, it will take you to its video tutorial here on YouTube, and then at the bottom of the blog there is a link to the ones that have written patterns available to you. So you will see number 309 Granny Square, Amanda Square by Baby Love brand, so you can click that and follow along with the written pattern that way as well. And there's a link to my Facebook and Instagram, so make sure you share your photos. I want to see what colors you came up with today. If you're using all the same color, one color, or as many colors, if you're using all 4 colors, let me see what your photos look like today. So share a photo in the comment section on Facebook, and then on Instagram make sure you hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares and hashtag YARNutopia in your description of your photo or your caption of your photo on Instagram, so that I can see your square that way as well. You can follow me on Snapchat. I'm YARNutopia there. You can see behind the scenes clips of what we do here at YARNutopia headquarters. And last thing, I have to say a big thank you to my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time to make this video with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So subscribe to our channel, hit that I in the corner, support YARNutopia. We appreciate all the support that everybody has given us this year. Thank you so much, so we can keep bringing you, these fantastic crochet tutorials just like this one today. So let's get started with it. Number 309 Granny Square. Let's start out by making a slip knot. So put your short end over the long end, then fold that down and pull that through and pull tight. Insert your hook and we can start. So let's start out by chaining 4. So yarn over and pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then go all the way into this first chain way over here and make a slip stitch to form a ring. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Okay, and there you have a ring. If you know how to start with the magic ring or adjustable loop, you can start that way. But we're going to go right on to round number 1 by chaining up 1. So yarn over and pull through. And then we're going to put a single crochet into this ring. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now we're going to chain 8. So yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we're going to single crochet back into this ring down here. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, and we're going to do that so that we have 4 of these chain 8 spaces. So chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then single crochet back down into this ring here, the center ring. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2. So that's our second chain 8 space. So we're going to make another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we're going to single crochet again into the ring here. Okay, and making our last chain 8 space, we're just going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we're going to actually not single crochet, we're going to slip stitch into the first single crochet right in here. So go into that first single crochet, then yarn over and pull through that loop on your hook. Okay, so now we've got 4 of these chain 8 spaces like that. So now we're going to, I'm not going to change color. If you want to, you can change color and then start in any chain 8 space. I'm actually not going to change color here. We're going to go into the chain 8 space to make a slip stitch. So yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to chain up 1. In the same chain 8 space, we are going to put 2 single crochets. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's a single crochet, so again, go in, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to put 2 half double crochets. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Now we have to put 2 double crochets. So yarn over, go back into the chain 8 space, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. For our corner, we are going to chain 3. So yarn over, pull through 1, 2, and 3. And in the same, we're working in the same chain 8 space now. We're going to put 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Then again 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2. Still working in the same chain 8 space, we're going to put 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. All right. Then we are going to hop into the next chain 8 space and repeat what we did. So basically just repeating exactly what we did in here in each chain 8 space around. So hop to this one, put 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, then 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2, then 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and then chain 3 for the corner, 1, 2, and 3. Then keep working in the same chain 8 space. We're going to put 2 double crochets, then 2 half double crochets, and then 2 single crochets before we hop into the next chain 8 space. Okay, so then just repeat that for these last 2 chain 8 spaces. When I come back around to the beginning, I'll show you how to change color. We're going to change color for the next round. Alright, when you come back around and finish your last corner here, we're going to slip stitch into this first single crochet right here, okay? So not this little chain up 1 here. We're going to go into the first single crochet, then yarn over and pull through and through for a slip stitch. Now, if you are not changing color, slip stitch into the next single crochet and into the next 2 half double crochets. We are starting our next round into this second half double crochet of a corner loop here. So I cut my yarn already. I'm going to chain 1 and then pull that all the way through and pull tight because I'm going to change color. So if you're changing color, you can see here we have 2 single crochets and 2 half double crochets. We are going to, and then 2 double crochets here. But we're going to start in the second half double crochet right in here, okay? So I'm going to go into there. Okay, I'm going to pick up a new color, hook it on the hook, and pull it through. And then we are going to chain up 4. So yarn over and pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what that counts as is the first 3 chains count as our first double crochet, and the next chain counts as a chain 1 space. Now we are going to skip this next stitch, or skip this double crochet, and we're going to double crochet into the next double crochet right here before the corner. So yarn over, go into that stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops just like that. Now in the corner here, we are going to put 3 double crochets. So yarn over, go into the chain 3 corner space, make a double crochet. That's 1, this is 2, and 3. Okay, then we're going to chain 2, so yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, and in the same chain 3 corner space we're going to put 3 more double crochets in there. 1, 2, and 3. All right, then we're going to double crochet into the very next stitch. So right in here, double crochet, just like that. Then we're going to chain 1 and skip the next stitch and then double crochet into the next stitch right here. So double crochet in there. Then we're going to chain 5, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are going to skip 6 stitches in total. So skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to go into this next stitch here, we're going to put a double crochet in there. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to chain 1, skip the next stitch, and double crochet into the next stitch. Then in the corner here, we're going to put 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then put 3 more double crochets into that chain 3 corner space. All right, so now we're just going to repeat exactly what we did on this whole side and this corner for each side and each corner around. So chain, or don't chain yet. We're going to double crochet into this next stitch here. Then we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip this next stitch and then double crochet into the next stitch there. Then chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to skip 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then double crochet into the next stitch. Okay, and then chain 1, skip the next stitch, and double crochet into the next stitch. And then we're at the next corner here, so we're going to put 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. So you can follow along with the written pattern or rewind this to see what I did for the sides and the corners, and just repeat your pattern around, and then I will meet you up at the end of this round. When you chain your last 5 here, skip the last 6 stitches and then slip stitch to our beginning, the 3rd chain of your beginning chain 4 here. So right into there, go in, then yarn over and pull through and pull through. Now if you're not changing color, slip stitch into this chain 1 space here and then chain up 3 and go on to round 4 with me. But I'm actually going to change color here, so I'm going to chain 1. I've already cut my yarn, so I'm going to just pull that all the way through and pull it tight. And this next round we are going to start in this chain 1 space before the corner here. So right in this chain 1 space we're going to go in, hook on our new color, pull that through, and then chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And that's going to count as our first double crochet of this round. Now for round 4, we are going to double crochet in each of these next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then in the corner here we're going to make our corner just like the last round. We're going to put 3 double crochets in there, 1, 2, and 3, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then put 3 more double crochets in there, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to double crochet in each of these next 4 stitches here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to double crochet into this chain 1 space right here. Okay, now we're actually going to chain 1 and skip this double crochet here, and we're going to put a single crochet into this chain 5 space. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. Then we're going to chain 1, And then we're going to skip this stitch here and double crochet into the chain 1 space here. Just like that. Then we are going to double crochet into the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then in the corner, just do our corner like our last corner, putting 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we're just going to repeat what we did for this whole side here. You might have to manipulate your single crochet to be in the center of the chain 5 space. Make it nice and pretty. And then just, you can rewind this to see what I did for this side and this corner. Just repeat this all the way around. So double crochet into the next 4 stitches and in the chain 1 space, then chain 1 and single crochet into the chain 5 space. So we're going to skip this double crochet here. So I chained 1, single crochet in that chain 5 space, then chain 1 again, skip that next stitch right here, and double crochet in the chain 1 space and each of the next 4 stitches until you get to the corner, and we're putting 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochets into the corner. So just do that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up for the next round. Alright, when you're finished with this round, don't forget to chain that one and skip this last stitch here, and then slip stitch to your beginning chain up 3. Right in here, just go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. Now at this point, if you're not changing color, you can just chain up 1 and go on to the next round with me. I'm going to chain 1 and cut my yarn and pull it through and pull tight, and you can start in any stitch around. I'm just going to start right in that same stitch, but we're just doing a simple single crochet round here. We're just going to hook that on the hook, chain up 1 and single crochet into the same stitch. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And then do that in each stitch and each chain 1 space, and then in the corners we are going to be putting 3 single crochets. Some people like to put 2 single crochet, chain 2, and 2 single crochets for their corners, but in this written pattern it has 3 single crochets in the corner, just like this. Okay, and then we're just going to single crochet into each stitch. And then when you get to the chain 1 spaces, you're also going to single crochet in the chain 1 space. So just like this, see the chain 1 space right there before the single crochet in the single crochet, and then single crochet in the chain 1 space after that. And then single crochet in each one of these stitches. Okay, in the written pattern there are stitch counts and everything, so if you are counting your stitches on this round, you can check that written pattern out. Otherwise I'm just going to single crochet all the way around, and I'll meet you up when I'm about to fasten off. Alright, when you single crochet all the way around, be sure to slip stitch to the first single crochet right here, go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And then chain 1, cut your yarn, pull it through, and pull tight to fasten off, and sew in all of your ends, just like this with your yarn needle. Just go behind your work in the same color and hide that end. But there it is, number 309 granny square is done. Complete. Big thank you to the designer over at Baby Love brand over at cyprestextiles.net for allowing us the use of this pattern in this project. You may need to block this square if your sides are coming kind of bowling in like this. You can kind of just pin it outward and wet it down, let it dry, and it should keep its shape. But that looks so lovely. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Happy hooking!